Ning ngarep.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Messi. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Distributed tidily. Olise, and this is Messi. Oh, that's neat. And he has been fouled there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's picked his way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Very nicely done. And it's Van Dijk. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Timber. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. O'Reilly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Alaba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Timber. Now it's Gerrard. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Timber. Can he get it through? Gerrard. And it's Kimmich. Hakimi, very much the man of the moment. Played to Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's shot goal! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Tampines Rovers have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Cruyff. Now the ball in. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tampines Rovers have their third corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for... And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
Oh no, what? And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be...
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he is dashing away. And it's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
Yes, bro.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one... Oh no, this does not look good. And there's a goal!
Okay.
How many? Just how many? The golf in class
Really?
is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this...
And he hits the net! headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and
Could be danger here! No, he's seen through all of that. Great chance! And that's a tiny finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things...
And that's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! He's put it wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what's he done? And one more try! In he goes again! And a neat finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's been decent chance! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Dembele! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Dembele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Akanji. There could be trouble here. And the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute...
Oh, terrible pass. There's the shot! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Oh, give it away! Heading backwards. David De Gea. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Timber. And it's Van Dijk. It's Cruyff. O'Reilly. And it's Cruyff. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution in progress.
Schlotterbeck. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Nggih, Bu. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026. So straight into the action.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. McAllister. Now it's Yamal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee quickly taken. Olise going face to face with his... He's having a pop! Fantastic from Olise! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gerrard. And it's O'Reilly. Olise. Gerrard. And Alaba. Olise. And it's Kimmich. Looking tidy in possession here. Olise. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. No way through. Well, it's Batistuta. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McAllister. Yamal. Now it's Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Hakimi gets into a good position. He's being urged to shoot. Good ball, good take. Messi. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Olise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Reilly. Now Van Dijk. O'Reilly. Defending was strong and firm. Olise. McAllister. O'Reilly. Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kimmich. Foot in. Doué. Gerrard. Yamal. And it's been played through. And Batistuta! No, he's missed it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Gerrard powering forward here. Batistuta. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Tries to dink it through. Good read, needed to be. Hakimi.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Gerrard. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's McAllister. That has been slung wide. And it's McAllister. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alaba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Alaba proves too strong, too smart.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Messi. McAllister. Now it's Batistuta. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That looks a good ball through. Courtois gets it away, and they're quick to get it back. Knocks it out wide, and that was asking for too much. And it's Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Manchester United still this single goal behind. And this is Messi. Dink through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Just about up to the hour now.
44.804.
Yamal. And he was alert to it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Alaba produces the perfect tackle there. Time and again they are repelled. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. And he's been shifted off it. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances.
Doué! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And this is Ronaldo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van Dijk. Gerrard. Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Doué. He has found the way through. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. This ended up in no man's land. And no, that was never going to make it. Olise. Gerrard. the most accurate pass.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pass somewhat off target. Olise, and it's made its way to him. But they've got it again. Lobbed in behind. And a chance! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Cambio en Japón. Número 4.
So we have movement
Número
on both
7.
benches.
Número 11. Número 17. Entran.
Nice
número
fist it
80.
forward.
Número 6. Número
Hans Lee
19.
Kang in.
Número 14. Se está realizando un cambio.
Manchester United now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Messi is always looking to break lines. O'Reilly. And it's with the keeper. Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. And that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Messi in acres of space out wide. Hakimi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
Apa jago-jago ya. Lose strike.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So things are underway. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about. Always.
And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Dembele. Ah, that's a fine interception. And here's Messi. Tries one from range. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Kimmich. Cruyff. Roberto Baggio. Look at the space here. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff getting forward. Numecha has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Waalaikumsalam.
Casemiro has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Bruno Fernandes is there and he can get that clear. He's cut it out. And there's the shot! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what...
And Messi! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football.
Messi! Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through, and the shot! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Roberto Baggio. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Messi. Cruyff looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Dembele. Some resolute defending there. Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And it's Kimmich. And here's Messi. Hakimi picks it up now. Keeper's dealt with that. Filippo Inzaghi looking understandably energised after his goal.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Casemiro with the foul. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Deftly away. Not the most accurate pass. Nemecha. Now it's Dembele.
Two
it's
added
Gerrard.
minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
that's fabulous. It's Gerrard! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Benatia goes sliding in. Has to go back here. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
On the road outside the stadium.
Second period is on the way. 45 minutes to change their fate. And the pass is intercepted. Kimmich, that's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. Roberto Baggio. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Jordi Alba. João Neves. And it's Baggio. Tries to play it through. Now it's Roberto Baggio. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And this is Messi. Oh, he's all... Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And a header! And he steered it beyond the post.
Casemiro really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
João Neves.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
A header! And that has faded wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There's a goal! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. There's a sharp little ball here, and this is Inzaghi. He's shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, brilliant save!
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Gerrard. That's been cut out, well played. Jordi Alba. Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! And again!
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 30, Messi. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the
There's
field.
75 minutes on the clock now.
Bellingham. Number 13, Kane.
Where it came from. So, intricate pass, decent chance!
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Jordi Alba finding himself in space. João Neves. Rodri. Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Alaba. Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That was well played. Well stopped.
That has not gone well. Now it's Kane. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Neves. And it's Alaba. The final 5 minutes for Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. And he's undercooked that. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
João Neves puts a cross in. Azar. That's a sharp pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Inzaghi. That ball looks a good one. He tries a shot! Rodri. Vitinha. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling
at times unplayable, who simply brushed
And a
them
quick
off.
announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found
Your
themselves
reflections then? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Inter.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And
Batistuta just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
By Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gehi can get it clear. Rijkaard. And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. Batistuta! And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Batistuta. And it's McAllister. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And here's Ronaldinho. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's had a shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch.
Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Casemiro is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard, that's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the far post. Oh, crazy! Oh, crossbar! And it's been given this time, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mendes finding himself in space. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerrard. Casemiro can be a real threat inside the box. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casemiro. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And it's Gerrard. To Gerrard. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
pass isn't the best. Now it's McAllister. Thinks about the shot. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Inter Milan, unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So can he finish? It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries to play it through.
Gerrard. That's tidy. Delivers with whip.
Nice interception, well timed. And here's Vitin, tries one from range.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And this is Ronaldinho. Takes a shot!
So we've reached the hour mark.
Great ball, and he's in here. It's Ronaldinho! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
And they've got their lead back.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two. Bayer Leverkusen leading now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
And
that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Batistuta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he get onto this? McAllister receives it in a wide position. And it's Rijkaard. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And they've got a throw. Shot could be Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Batistuta is having a shot!
Oh, good finish.
And surely that does it! Perfect right time,
Lah aku
decisive
takut
strike.
rokoknya wis tumbas porong, nek urung tak
A
tumbas
mere
aku.
formality, nigh on a certainty. He is
Lah
truly
ketahuan
in
lho
the
soalnya.
zone.
Nek
Peter, I
urung
can
tak
tell
tumbas
you that was
dhewe.
nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Bayer Leverkusen go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Oh, a gilt and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And there's the shot! Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just wet.
He's having a hit! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3-1, here's a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Oh no, what has happened here? Joe! Courtois. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.